Since we left you in Ajanta, we've covered quite some distance in order to reach Khajuraho, one of India's most fascinating towns.
The last 2 days, we've driven over 800 kilometers and have to drive another 4 hours tomorrow to reach Khajuraho.
Khajuraho is famed for its 10th century Hindu and Jain temples, of which the temple carvings are renowned for two elements in particular: women and sex.
Originally there were 85 temples and they were hidden from sight by the lush jungle until they were discovered by the Brits in 1838.
Nowadays 25 temples remain and are open to visitors. We have arrived at Khajuraho and we found a beautiful spot at the back of a homestay. It's really like a kind of an ancestral house. It's really quiet here. Only fields around us, you see. A little bit out of the action, let's say 30-minute walk to the temples, I guess, 20 minutes to the village. And it's making a batch of kefir water. Once she's ready, we walk to the village to have lunch there. Although a lot of businesses seem closed here, we found a very small, simple restaurant here in the back alley in Khajuraho.
And we ordered a thali. Now you have a bit of everything.
Already a very good thali.
Potato soup.
Good choice. It's a lovely morning so far. It was a very cool night. Now it's heating up, blue skies again. We rolled out of bed, it was past 9, had breakfast, we are doing some laundry, clean ourselves a bit, and at around noon, not this afternoon, but around noon we go to the same restaurant of yesterday probably, and having the same tasty thali. Tasty thali. Tasty thali.
Another full belly.
Check. Now we're going back to Boris the van.
But stop at temples.
Yeah, there are a few temples here in Khajuraho. You have the western center and the eastern part of the temples. Eastern part is, I think most of them are free, or all of them are free.
That's close to where we are parked.
Yeah, we are parked in the eastern part. So, and tomorrow we go to the western part, the fenced off part where we have to pay. But today a few smaller ones. And tomorrow, the big ones.
The granite Brahma temple overlooking Narora Sagar is one of the oldest in Khajuraho, dating from about 900 CE. The Javari temple is dedicated to Vishnu and is a good example of Khajuraho architecture. The Vamana temple is dedicated to the dwarf incarnation of Vishnu. to go back to Boris, to rest, to have a cup of tea and banana bread.
Yeah, slice of banana bread. Yum yum yum. We visited a few temples, but tomorrow is the real deal.
Yeah.
So see you tomorrow.
See you.
Hello.
Bye.
Today is the day.
Good morning.
Temple hopping. But.
It's foggy.
Very foggy, I would say. So hopefully the fog will disappear later this day. Otherwise,
Rest day?
probably. No change in the weather yet. Still very foggy. I'm making some coffee. It's now 10:30. The weather forecast said by 10:30 it would be sunny again, but no change yet. It's not a problem. We can always extend our stay here. We still have, let's say, at least 2 weeks of our Indian visa left. Yeah. Have a cup of coffee and we see this afternoon.
It's now 12:30, the sun is out, and we left Boris because we go for lunch.
The same spot.
Tali.
We're becoming regulars.
Yeah. And after we will visit the temples on the west side. What an organization!
Failure from our side, probably.
We hoped to visit the temple complex, but tickets is not possible, only online.
You have to scan a QR code. Hopefully we can pay with a foreign credit card.
And they need our passport details, so we decided we wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, because now it's 2:30, it's still in the middle of the winter.
Yeah.
So the sun is very low. Come back tomorrow
And
morning.
another thing, the entrance, you had to walk around the lake before you enter the complex.
Yeah. So that adds probably another 20 minutes before we are there.
Yeah.
So we come back tomorrow morning, recharged,
Yeah.
our credit cards, our passports, everything, and we try again tomorrow. We weren't lucky for our ticket, but still a little snack. They call it Shiva holiday or Shiva Festival. It's like a little stew, dal and rice and vegetables. It's tasty.
Good morning. It's another day, but a good one. I started with my favorite breakfast, pancakes, of course, because we want to be ready. Today is the day, because we want to see the temples here. Yesterday we couldn't enter, we had no ticket, but today will be the day to see everything.
Again, it's very foggy outside, chilly, but the heater is on, so it's
Not inside.
not inside. It's very good here. Same weather as yesterday, but the sun will appear around noon, I guess, so we leave before noon, have lunch, so we can be at the entrance around 12:30, 1 o'clock, so we have a whole afternoon to visit the temples. Yeah. We have our 2 tickets, 2 QR codes. Okay, here we go.
Khajuraho's best preserved temples are those within the fenced-off section of the Western Group. The largest of these temples is the Kandariya Mahadev Temple, with its 872 statues, most nearly 1 meter high. It also has the most representations of female beauty and sexual acrobatics. The Chitragupta temple is unique in Khajuraho in being dedicated to the sun god Surya.
We're about, I think, halfway now.
Yeah.
In our visit to the western
And the
section.
sun is out.
Oh, it feels so good. It was pretty chilly when we started.
But the temples, Khajuraho temples, are really worth a visit there. I never saw this architecture before. It's
No.
very...
It's hard to tell which part is original and which part is renovated, but still worth a visit.
Yeah.
And it's not yet overrun by local tourists, foreign tourists, because it's a bit, well, I would say, off the beaten track. Far away from other main sites here in India.
But it looks really nice because
Yeah.
they have a grass field.
Yeah, really well
It's
maintained
well
lawns.
maintained lawns, yeah. Yeah. It's really nice to
Yeah.
spend an afternoon or morning here.
So, like I said, halfway. Take a rest now before we tackle the other temples over there.
Drink some water. The Lakshmana temple is the best preserved of all the Khajuraho temples.
Just finished our visit to the western section of Khajuraho temples.
Had a great time there.
Really worth your
Good
time. If you're in the neighborhood, go visit Khajuraho temples.
And what do you think of my new scarf? Isn't it
Fancy.
I bought it especially for my neighbors, my little friends. They will be very happy.
Yeah, your little furry friends, the pups.
Yeah.
Because it's very cold at night here, and in the morning when the sun is not shining, it's foggy,
And you
it's
see them
very chilly.
shivering from the
Yeah.
cold, so scarf.
Enjoying a well-deserved coffee.
Because it's still chilly outside, so coffee is perfect. And my dogs are very happy with this shawl.
Ooh. Hot, hot, hot. So finally we were able to visit the temples. But
It was worth it.
not leaving yet. Stay here tomorrow, another day.
Yeah.
Finishing editing this vlog. You?
Oh, I will bake apple pie because the owner loves apple pie too. And peanuts, cinnamon. No, peanuts. Help me. Breakfast bars.
Shame on you.
What?
Baking day tomorrow, and probably making spaghetti sauce as well for the coming days when we drive again towards Varanasi.
Varanasi, you will
Last
know.
destination
Yeah.
in
India.
India. First, our coffee. Good morning, last day in Khajuraho. Again a foggy morning. We had breakfast, the heater is on, editing. What are you doing?
I want to make apple pie today, but there's one problem. I have a scale, but my battery's gone dead. So I have to convert all the grams to cups and spoons, so it takes some time, but I will have apple pie. Apple pie. Apple pie. Oh. We didn't do much today. This morning we just went for a walk for lunch and came back directly. Did some laundry.
It's a really good apple pie.
Yeah?
Yeah. Now the heater is back on. Maybe you hear the humming of the heater. Having our coffee, not much will happen today. Spaghetti sauce and
Peanut breakfast bars.
breakfast bars. So tomorrow we leave for Varanasi, but it's a story for another time. So we hope you like this story, this vlog of course. Give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Leave a comment. We love comments.
Yeah, I love to answer them.
And subscribe if you haven't already. We are very happy you were with us in this vlog, and we hope to see you next vlog too.
Next week in Varanasi.
Thank you for watching. Bye.